painting polyp portraits. Would you join my friends and I as we slide off a tender into a phantasmagoric Raja Ampat super reef in the Never Never land of the South Pacific Ocean? Like in a sealskin, we are covered in neoprene suit, goggles, booties, gloves, and a snorkel. Underwater silence enhances our goggling of vibrancy of swirling colors and textures. Our Sulawesi guide, Robert, hand signals to a school of unicorn fish. Click! I photograph my first view of a unicorn before allowing the current to carry me along a wall of the most fantastical cornucopia of unknown creatures. Tunicates, nudibranchs, crinoids, and giant clams boasting a rainbow of colors and stripes, herringbone, and polka dots. My wonder trembled from a spectrum of colors and textures, forms and lines, a kaleidoscope of swimming, tendrilled life.
Ochre globes bouncing against the surface membrane, slinky fuchsia coils stretching and transforming, black waving feathers on yellow branches, and rivers of blue, gold, and silvery fish spiraling down into the ultramarine depths. Wily things growing on wilder things. With my Olympus, I clicked as I twisted and flippered into the current along the tapestry wall of unknown exotic life. I am completely at home in this marvelous world. Turning, I noticed they were climbing into the tender. My Seattle friends and I reunited in 2023 at the sunlit reef of the southern curve of the Pacific Ocean during the greatest bounce back of coral reefs on Earth. Wendy, our snorkeling guide, said in the tender, in 2017, these reefs were bleached as white as the snow-covered Swiss Alps, 30 meters deep. Coral needs 10 years to recover. Robert said after emerging from underwater, I have not seen this reef look like this in 7 years. My friends and my 2017 snorkeling exhibition held in nearby Palau during the first global bleaching event of coral reefs. We learned coral is three things: an animal, the polyp, a plant, algae, and a mineral. The ancestral mineral boulder could be 400 million years old. Coral covers 1% of the ocean floor, while feeding 25% of sea life. Coral consumes immense amounts of our culprit, our fossil fuel emissions. Coral photosynthesizes life-supporting oxygen underwater. Reefs are by far the most biodiverse ecosystem in the world, busier than New York City. Oceans will feed all human needs, but not human greed. Oceans absorb 30% of our carbon emissions. When oceans heat up, algae leaves the polyp, and the reef bleaches white and dies.
30% of the Great Barrier Reef, the only organism large enough to be seen from outer space, died that year.
Palau's population of jellyfish was decimated. Half-bleached coral boulders spotted Palau's super reef. Super reefs are resilient to climate change, warmer oceans, and the carbonic acid change sea. Super coral is our best hope. In 2017, I photographed reefs with my daughter's first-generation GoPro in Palau. With no viewfinder, I just clicked. When a London gallery in April of 2020 challenged artists to make a drawing a day, we were in COVID-19 lockdown. Cropping and combining my photographs, I composed charcoal portraits of coral on canvas. When I drew, I relived snorkeling with my friends in Palau, with my children in the Caribbean, scuba lessons in college, and my childhood snorkeling in Lake Michigan. Each canvas drawing was labeled on the back 2024-1 through 2024-30. During years of lockdown, I painted the first black and white temper stage from May 2020 to 2022. Each canvas took 3 months to differentiate the dark crevices between the coral colonies and the sunlit textures of the polyp cups. While painting, I wondered if respecting the coral as its own entity would make a difference. Do my portraits of animal polyps capture the characteristics as if a family painting of a favorite dog? Worthy of awe, polyps absorb carbon, protect the reefs with a stingy goo, invite grazing fish to clean excessive algae, while growing the ancient boulder. My 30 black and white tempera paintings looked like bleached coral. By that time, 40% of coral in the world had died. From 2022 through 2024, I mixed oil paint with medium to glaze a thin layer over the black and white values of reef paintings. Several thin transparent layers of rose, cerulean, gold, emerald transformed the portraits into revitalized reefs. I painted as if these were prayer claws that would will the reefs back to life. Reports from the International Coral Reef Initiative announced coral was coming back to life globally. Reducing carbon emissions unveiled the Rockies in Colorado. The Himalayas were visible in New Delhi.
Shrinking the greenhouse effect canopy reversed global warming. The earth healed. The ocean cooled. Coral bounced back.
My prayer claws were exhibited in galleries since 2022 with a paragraph-long caption. Did polyp portraits bring awareness of our Anthropocene effects on unseen animals? Our several-year behavior change during anthropause gave the earth a fighting chance. Coral reefs healed. April 15, 2024, NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, proclaimed the second global bleaching event.